I totally wish I was a kid again. No, not my childhood, but her. I wish I was her, because I would love to do something like this. I was just telling him we never got like paints like this. She gets to have it. Anyways, I'm having coffee. Coffee's gonna stay very consistent all 3 days. I didn't show you guys the whole thing in the morning. She always makes it for me. It's kind of like a long process, but same thing with the coffee today. It's gonna be a full day of eating out. This is gonna be a struggle. He smiles right away.
It's gonna be yummy food.
It's gonna be yummy food, yes. It's just because I've never done it before, so it's gonna be a shocking at the end. Like, I should say more like, because it's so unplanned, I don't know where I'm gonna end up being at the end of the day, so we're gonna see how this goes. We've never done it before, so I'm kind of curious to see how we do. I think we'll do good, because we always try to pick the better decisions anyways. So we'll see. Again, this disclaimer, this is not something I'm saying go do every day, and then if you do, you're gonna look like me, or you're gonna get fit, or you're gonna be healthy, because eating out is probably the harshest thing on your body. High sodium, you don't have control over the food. You always have to guesstimate. That is the biggest thing when going out, is you're guesstimating, which means you're not getting the precise calories. And by doing this all the time, say you ate something that was actually 300 calories off, you do this all the time, it's gonna sabotage your goals. But this is a one-time, or I have to travel, or I just find myself eating out today. Not an everyday thing because of your health and because of your goals. It sabotages both. So, disclaimer. And of course, as always, my calories are my calories. These are my calories for a lean bulk based on my body, my goals, my activity. That means that it's gonna be different for everyone. Also a disclaimer, don't think if you eat the same amount of food, same amount of calories I eat, you're gonna achieve your goals. Don't think that if you eat the same food I'm currently eating in this vlog only, that you're gonna get the same results. It's not like that. So anyways, let the eating begin.
Ready for your surprise?
That's all we have in here, right? Poppin' hoppies. So we actually found this game because some of you were asking about the hopping bunnies. I forgot what it's called. And we couldn't find it, but we came across this one and it looked cooler. So we're like, let's do it. Because she enjoyed that game so much.
It was too cheap.
Huh?
Like it was too like...
Yeah, it's kind of like a cheap game that doesn't last very long. Your pieces are not gonna last long. So hoping this is a more permanent solution and you have fun with it. Okay, so the idea is we put them all down and then we have to wait for them to pop. They take a little bit longer to pop. And as whoever like catches them first, you get to pick pieces to create your character. And whoever creates the character the fastest wins. But that means that you have to get 6 of them to win. That's kind of hard, because that means you get all of them but one, right?
No, I mean, you keep doing it, whoever gets it throughout more games.
Oh! Blonde moment. I'm not even blonde anymore. No. Okay, so I guess we're gonna keep doing it then, right? So the first round, you try to grab as many and then you keep doing it. Okay.
The only blonde is the white hair, yeah.
Shut up. I do not have white hairs. I've had them since I was like 17. Leave me alone. Okay, so let's start. Jeez. Okay, we gotta do this as like teams, okay? So, baby, you gotta do 3. I gotta do 3. Well, you're kind of... Okay, catch. You gotta catch. Good job. You caught that one technically. All right, Daddy got 3. Mommy got 1.
Like I got 1.
Let's do it faster. Okay, you did them all. Sorry, Leia. No one caught that one. Daddy. Come on, catch.
Hey.
Get your face out of there.
No, Daddy.
Catch it. All right, so I know know she's gonna have us here for a while because she's loving this game. I think it's pretty cute. She's a little fearful of the pieces.
No.
That's how she was with the bunnies, but it's teaching her hand-eye coordination, so I think it's good. She's gonna have us here literally all day. Look at her pushing my hand down. So we're gonna do this a little bit more, and then we're going to pick up some food and eat. You wanna go? Okay, so we're kind of obsessed with Leo's burger because they put so much onions in it. Now this is where the question comes always. Florina, how do you track the meals that you eat out? I looked online and they don't have Leo's burger anywhere. Well, it's pretty simple. You kind of just break it apart. What is on your burger? You have a bun. This is kind of a bigger bun, so I call it a deluxe bun. So it's not one of those mini buns. So, all right, you have that. That's easy to find. You know, you can find that in stores. Look at the bun. Is there any mayo? No. You've got onions, but you're not gonna count it. Then you see that there is American cheese in there, so you gotta count the American cheese. Then you gotta count the actual burger. Now flip it and make sure the other side, see what it has? Nada. It has mustard and ketchup. You're not really gonna count that. Weird thing, pickles supposedly are calorie free. What is that about? Like, I bought a whole pickle jar because I loved it as a little kid. And as I'm eating it, I'm like, it says 0 calories. I'm like, no, because I'm literally putting something in my mouth. It is not calorie free. That's weird. But anyways, I don't count like the onions or pickles or if there's a piece of lettuce on it. I don't even bother with that. That's just an unnecessary fuss. So here, it's you got your bun, you got your American cheese, and you got your beef burger. Bam. You don't have to find Leo's burger. Now, if you go to like bigger chain restaurants where you go to Fridays and they actually have a menu with the nutritional facts, then you can go based off of that. But if you have a small chain, or not even a chain, but a small restaurant, okay baby, I'll get you water in a minute. Then you would have to break apart the food and just figure it out like that. Pretty simple. So this is gonna be the first thing. Yeah, this is really good. He's a very slow eater. I'm ready to move on to my next thing. And by the way, I did eat my pickles. He gave me his pickles. He doesn't like pickles. You will one day. I made you like mushrooms and onions, and you OD on them now. All right, so now I'm having 2 tacos. My first meal, as I tell you guys, every time I break my fast, has to be pretty big, or else I end up feeling like I'm stuffing myself for the rest of the day, and I feel very uncomfortable. So I have to spread out my meals good, but the first one has to be big. So 2 tacos, how do I break it apart? There's 2 tortillas. Well, there are 2 tortillas, they're just stuck together. Is there 2? Did they jip me? This one has 1. Oh no, it has 2. It only has 1 on this side. I'm confused. They are 2. Okay, there you go. So you count it as 4 tortillas in total. The meat is 2 ounce to 3 ounce. This one looks like it has close to 3 ounce. It looks pretty big. So that's kind of how I estimate it. So then 5 ounces. I have the macros for it because we make tacos at home too, so I have the macros for that kind of meat. If you don't have it, you can look it up by steak taco meat, and usually it'll come up online for you. I always pair it with lime and salsa. By the way, if you want to know the exact tacos, they are el pastor. I feel weird when I say things like that. Anyways, so this is what I'm gonna eat next. I love my lime. Cilantro and onions. Nothing else, because it ruins it. I also forgot to mention, when I track this, I do add half a serving of oil. So what my macros will look like, because I don't just do tacos. I feel like they vary so much, especially with how much meat is in there or how oily or greasy they look, because there are places that like look like there's no oil, and then there are places that fry their tortillas and you can tell that they're really drenched in grease. So I break it apart as well, and I do just the meat, the tortillas, and then half a serving of oil, depending on how much, you know, how greasy it looks. And by the way, we brought the food home because Lila kind of goes crazy there. I don't know if it's like the paint on the walls or like she like becomes a crazy like, ah! And then she won't eat, and then she wants ice cream, which makes her crazier. So we've learned to bring it to us and not go there.
It's close by.
Yeah, it's very close. It's literally in the neighborhood, so that makes it convenient. Okay, so next I'm having this Mama Chia. It's a chia squeeze. This one is mango and coconut. I saw it at Jewel, so I grabbed one because, I mean, I tried it in the past and it was really, really bad, but this one tastes pretty good. The consistency is a little weird because it's like gel-like and then little bits of pieces in it, so it's kind of weird, but it actually tastes really, really good, and it has a lot of vitamins, and it's really good for you, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. So that's a quick way you can get some vitamins. And I got it from Jewel, by the way. I don't know where else you can find it, but if you're on the go and you see a packet like this or something, try it out. 4 days of vlogging, and I already got you guys into my bedroom. Actually, it hasn't even been 4 days. It's been 1.5 days. And you guys made it up here already. This is a tradition, a daily one. She wakes up from her nap and decides, let's go jump on the bed. We did something to fix this, but we'll show you guys tomorrow what we did. Hopefully it fixes this problem. I am going to eat a banana while I do my reading up on this. I'm not going to show you guys the brand yet. It is a laser treatment, but an in-home one. I want to see how it works out, and then if I do like it, then I'll share it with you guys, because I don't want you guys, ouch, spending your money if it doesn't work. So now I'm going to eat this. All right, you go back to jumping. Okay, so now time to clean it up. Still going out, but because I had tacos and a burger and it's higher fat, the protein is still pretty good, but the fat to protein ratio ain't the best. Subway comes to save. Now, I've already mentioned this, I think, in the past, that you can go really wrong with Subway, making like the wrong choices and filling up with too much mayo. Just stay away from the tuna and mayo one, because that one is like, that's gonna kill your fat. It's pretty much the cream and the sauces at the end that make it. Also hard salami, which I really, really love, but that ratio, ain't the best. So I did Black Forest ham and turkey, which is the cleanest meat that you can get. And then I loaded up with spinach and lettuce, tomatoes, green peppers, jalapenos, and then I have hot sauce in there, which has no fat. So no mayo in it, just the hot sauce. And that's kind of...
They call it buffalo sauce.
They call it buffalo sauce. We used to call it hot sauce, and then we went somewhere and they're like, we don't have that. And I'm like, it's Subway, you all have the same thing there. And so, yeah, okay, whatever. The point is buffalo sauce. And that's what keeps it really low fat. So now I'm gonna have this. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, it was eating out, but eating in. I didn't really leave the house, more because I have to follow up with my clients. It's Friday, so I had a lot of work to do, so Babe went and got everything, thanks. But it's still considered out because I didn't cook it or prepare it. I want to have an orange, but she's eyeing my orange right now. Look at her. Oh my goodness.
When she had one this morning, she didn't eat it.
No, you didn't, remember? But now because Mommy wants to eat it, you want to eat it? Look at her licking her lips. There's only one. We're sharing this. I was gonna originally eat a salad, but I feel so full, and eating a salad is like the dumbest thing you can do because of the huge volume but low calories. So I'm like, I'm eating an orange, which is more calories, but it ain't gonna feel so full in my belly. So I'm having an orange now. This one is my favorite, the one that kind of sticks out. I don't know what's the difference between this orange and the regular orange, but this one is really, really orange, and the other one is like like a dull looking orange, but it doesn't taste the same. This one's the best.
Someone said it was an orange and tangerine.
It's an orange and a tangerine, a mix.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it tastes so good. No! You licked that one and you put it back in my plate. She licks the honey mustard off of them and then puts it back in my plate, and I'm just like eating away. I don't know where I get like a soggy one. Yeah, mom life. Oh! Alright, so I'm having 2 servings of honey mustard pretzels, and I chose this because it's low fat. So you want to find something that's low fat. We love chips, so I ate out all day today. So I'm compensating by getting a low fat chip. I think another good one is like pop chips and then baked Ruffles. I like those a lot. All the baked ones are pretty good. Can you think of any? No? So there's a lot. You just have to look around. There's also like Kettle something, like the really crispy ones, and then you'll find some that say 50 less fat, and those have a little bit less fat in them too. So kind of do something like that to make up for your higher fat day. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. A couple of you guys gave us recommendations for shows, which I'm super happy about, because yesterday we couldn't find one and we ended up watching a movie, which isn't that bad, but a movie's just done and over with. A show you kind of keep going, so I don't know, we're spoiled. We like to keep going and seeing more things, so thank you for the recommendations. Oh, and by the way, I actually did really good with my macros. That was unexpected. The whole day was, so I thought I was gonna do really, really bad. coincidentally, I did pretty awesome. We are good at making good choices, but this could have easily gone wrong where like I would have had too much fat or something. And in this case, I did pretty good. And I know not everything was out literally at a restaurant. Like I had my orange and I had my banana and I had like the chia seeds, but those are things you can take on the run. Don't think just because you're traveling you don't have access to a produce store. I remember when we were going to Florida, we drove together and the gas stations had a produce section. I was like, what? That's pretty cool. So you can still get your hands on some healthy options, salads. Like I was gonna have a salad, and you can find salads, although beware that the ranch that comes inside them are toxic. Not toxic, but they just add a lot of fat to your salad and kind of like ruin the whole point of eating a salad. So you can always do something like squirt some lemon on it, or balsamic vinegar, that's your better option, or light ranch, something like that. But I chose things that were easy, like on the go, that I didn't have to prepare, to make it more travel friendly for you guys. Alright, so now tomorrow's vlog, it's gonna be a full day of eating at home, so stay tuned for that one. It's kind of been fun, a little hectic. I forgot how much work daily vlogs were, but we're getting a little taste of it again. Anyways, we're gonna end the vlog here. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell for notifications, and until next time, bye guys.